take action, inspire change. Engineer Messi, you're very lucky. Kwa sababu this caliber, this quality of students, sijui mnafundisha nini tena. I have learned a lot. Mnatisha sana. Na mmenyooka sana. Sana. And you are truly going to the moon. You're going to the moon. Nilikuwa nasoma ratiba yenu hapa. Nikasoma nikafika ukurasa wa pili. Nikasikia arrive on time. Dress smart. Some of these forums za vijana, they come to universities, they are enlightened. And then when they go back home, they wanaenda ku catch up na those who did not go to school. Wanaanza kuongea utumbo, wanaposti utumbo, wanavaa hovyo hovyo. But I can see you guys mnakwenda vizuri. Mnakwenda vizuri. And if you maintain this, you are truly going to the moon. Sawa? Well, I'm really impressed. And we are going to the moon together with ERB. I'll try to join. I'll try to join your journey to the moon. But these are kind of people you want to fight with. Yes. Kwa hiyo, my name is Engineer Bernard Kavishe. I'm the registrar of ERB. Ni engineer wa zamani sana. Nimemaliza shule mwaka 95. Kwa hiyo ni engineer wa zamani. Maybe I have something to say. Tukisha kwa zamani anakuwa na cha kusema, si ndio? Na nyie mmekuwa na cha kusema because you have a lot in your basket. You see, hamongei mashairi, you talk of what you are doing, okay? I want to talk about ERB. ERB, but by extension tutaongea mambo mengine ya IT, even kama hiki chama chenu. This is a professional body. It's a professional body. It's an old professional body. It started way back in 1968 by the Act of Parliament. It was formed by Parliament. But this Act number 49 was repealed and replaced in 1997 because in 1997 there was an economic transformation in this country. We were moving from socialism to free markets. So the Act was revised now to be able to better manage the new environment. But again, engineering space is dynamic. So 2007, it was again amended to include technicians. And now we are amending again because the outfit has become imebana, si ndio? Mtoto akikua anapewa nguo kubwa zaidi. Why do you have a regulator? We have a regulator because of the risks associated with what engineers do. Na kwenye kwenu riski ni kubwa zaidi. Si mnaingia kwa mwili wa binadamu? Sawa, hatuwezi kuacha mkaingia tu. Lazima kuna nini? Na regulator. Kuna impact, kuna risk of safety. Safety is involved. Whenever an engineer works, there is a possibility of harm. So it must be regulated. There is a risk of health. Wherever the work, the nature of your job can cause disease if it's not well regulated. Kwa kuna risk kwenye health. Kuna risk ya environmental protection, how you dispose your things, how you interact with nature. We need this earth to continue to be there. So there is that risk. But again, on the economy, if you are given any money, you can go and do anything, but the resources are always scarce. So you need to optimize your resources. So those are the reasons that the public cannot let this thing go unregulated. Sindio? So regulation is actually a good thing because there is a jury, there are people who are ensuring that there is enough mitigation against the risk I've just mentioned. Umeelewa kwa nini tuna regulate? Sio kwamba tunakusumbua. Si ndio? Ni quality control ya engineers. So how do we regulate? Because when you say I'm regulating, there is a how. Number one, we register. We register professionals, and when they form into companies or into a header, someone has an NGO here already, we also register firms. Firms, a legal person who is practicing. So we register. How do we register? What is the basis for registration? Basis number one is academic qualification. Academic qualification. The education system is also regulated, so there are academic institutions like Muhas. It's an accredited academic institutions. It is known what you are delivering. It's known what are you changing in the heads of these people. So the entry point to ERB is number one, a good degree or a degree, academic qualification. But an academic qualification on itself is not sufficient because the university environment, much as it tries, it's different from the practical, from the field. So the second parameter we use to register you is your experience. Is your experience. When you interact now with the reality, some of the biomedical engineers have studied maybe abroad in Europe, in Germany. It's a different environment from Sumbawanga, sindio? So you should be able now to customize what you learned in Germany in Katavi. Kwa tunataka exposure to practice. But the last, and which I see you have a lot of it, is a positive attitude. Is a positive attitude. So, people with good knowledge, good experience, but bullshit attitude, they are not going anywhere. They're not going to the moon. Sindio? So you have to be properly directed. You have to have a correct and positive orientation. Which I don't speak too much because I can see attempts of that through your organization. You must be a good person, a positive person, a person with purpose. Sindio? Sio mtu mwenye appetite ya hela. Mtu mwenye appetite ya, mlisema mabadiliko. Mwenye appetite ya change, mwenye appetite ya action, mwenye appetite ya kusave life, mwenye appetite ya kusave money, like positive attitude. You have to unlearn and relearn. You have to do a good weeding of your head. Tumeelewana vijana? Haya mambo ya 3D printing ni nini haya? Wale waliomaliza miaka 3 iliyopita walikuwa hata hawajawahi kuyasikia. Maybe in next 5 years, half of the things you are using now will have been replaced. So you have to keep on learning. So we have what is called a PDU program. A PDU program where you prove that you are learning. You are not decaying. You are not gaining rust. Sindio? Hiyo ipo. We require you to have at least 30 hours of learning a new thing every year. It's small, tutaiongeza. 30 hours of learning a new thing every year. So you must attend seminars, or like the projects you are doing, or getting a new degree, or getting a new certification or something. So all those adds up to your PDU. But in the end is you have to keep learning. You have to keep removing obsolete knowledge. You have to also improve your attitude. Yeah? improve, keep having better version of yourself all the time. Because we have a department, and I'll give the number of the head of department, Engineer Veronica. We organize a lot of events, and I will invite you to some of them. From now that I know you, we will engage you more. Mwe mnashiriki, you will come to improve yourself, but I can see kwamba you will also improve us a lot. Hii vibe iliyoko hapa is rare. It's rare. Kuna vyuo wanafunzi wanakuita, and then they forget kwamba waliwaita, mnakuta ukumbi uko wazi. Unaona, kuna watu wa namna hiyo hapa Tanzania, ila siwataji. Mtaenda mtawaambia. So that is the number 2 of what we do. Number 3, mtu akifanya professional misconduct. Professional misconduct, tunajibadilisha kuwa mahakama. Tunakuuliza maswali, ndugu yangu, mbona unafanya mambo ya ajabu namna hii? Kwa mfano ni biomedical engineer, ukasema mimi ukaondoa neno engineer, ukaenda ukachoma mtu sindano. Yaani ukajifanya daktari kwa mfano yani. Hizo ndio zinaitwa professional misconduct. Ni tofauti na criminal activity. Kwa mfano kila rushwa hatu tutakupeleka TAKUKURU. Wanajua jinsi ya kudina wala rushwa. Kiiba tunakupeleka polisi. Afu akishakushtaki na sisi tutakushtaki tena. Lakini kuna vitu vingine ni vya kwetu tu, professional misconduct. Ukienda ukigoogle utaelewa vizuri maana yake nini. So we are dealing with that. But luckily most of our people are good. We have very few cases every year. And some are brought to us which are not qualifying as professional misconducts. The last thing which we do, number 4, is approve of causes. Dr. Kavishe told me kwamba you joined our team kwenda kuangalia if there are some people who are, they claim to be doing biomedical engineering. So we go there and say, is it looking like, working like biomedical engineering? You can say no. You will not output. This process cannot output biomedical engineering. So we approve causes and we do quality control of universities. We go to universities and see if, of course, I will tell you how we do it because we are a very small board. I will tell you how we do it. There is a way we're doing it. Our offices are located at Dar es Salaam. Tuko katika the tallest building in Dar es Salaam, near Mlimani City. Tuna ofisi pale. We have an office in Dodoma. You will come to know it. Now that we know you, we will invite you a lot there. And we are opening another office in Morogoro, where we will also have a school of professional engineering and leadership. Okay? Katika daftari letu, in our register we have 44,000 people, registered engineers. It's a big team, but the demographics are telling something. Women are only 7,000. Not acceptable. For every 1 girl, there are 7 men. So the ratio of men to women is not acceptable. We need more women in the profession. And we are having many projects to influence that. But maybe I will not talk too much about this. But what we are doing, we are trying to intervene at lower secondary level. Because women enroll equally at primary level. But once they reach Form 2, they opt out of science and they start having a very bad relationship with mathematics. Yani wanawake na mahesabu bwana, si shida iko wapi? Not you, nyie huko mmepita. So we go to Form 1, Form 2 and tell them, no, it's not that difficult. Sindio? Kwa hiyo tunadili na tuna so many programs to bring equality into the profession. We don't have equality. Hapa wasichana hebu nyosha mkono. No, ne? Hapa lakini mnajitahidi. This looks like 25%. But we need 50-50, pasu, sindio? We are trying. And we should also try to go down to sell your profession at secondary level. And to have special emphasis on girls, but don't leave the boys behind. But at least make sure the girls are getting into the bus. See deal? But another good story, 70% of my daftari is the youth, is you, Gen Z. Gen Z, na mna akili mingi. Every year, 5,000 people graduate from maybe 11, 12 universities in Tanzania, but parents now are well off. They afford sending their children abroad. We have a good number of students coming from China, India, Malaysia, Algeria. And Algeria, we're getting biomedical engineers who are half-cooked. Maybe we will do an assessment of their course with you and see if you can help bridge, if we can have a bridging course. Because somehow the Ministry of Education accepted a scholarship to some universities in Algeria, outputting biomedical engineers. They cannot register themselves. The Algerian ERB does not register them. So now that we have this resource and we know you, you can assist in assessing and establishing a gap. And see how we can fill it. But again, they are still going to those scholarships. We can also advise the government of whether to improve the curricula there or to stop sending those people, or to have a mechanism of completing the program here. So we have issues with biomedical engineers. The good thing is, all of you get employed. Even those are employed, yes. You're still very lucky because this is a new discipline and the government is investing in equipment, a lot of equipment at the district level. So it is a good thing for you. You people are busy and you'll be busy for a long time to come. Yani ye future yenu iko mzuri. Huko Kenya wanatoa biomedical engineers. Wapo? Uganda? DRC? DRC nchi kubwa, you can go there na mkafanya mambo ya biomedical. Sasa hizo equipment zipo. So because the youth are a good number, we also have a lot of programs for the youth. And I was glad that there is something called the incubator. We are also trying to incubate at ERB level. I will talk about that later. We have 75 employees. So how can 75 employees do all what I have said? It's not possible. But everyone we have registered is ours. Sindio? Everyone we have registered is ours. We co-opt experts. Like I said, Dr. Kavishe is ours. So when we do matters biomedical engineering, she's in this side. And we go like a column of soldiers. Sindio? These two engineers, Raymond, Nanurat, they are co-opted experts. Tumeelewana? Kwa hiyo tuna more than 200 and we are increasing another 200 co-opted experts. Kwa hiyo ukitaka mfano kuregister, you write a report. 75 people cannot read all your reports. So we send it to co-opted experts. Every report is sent to 3 co-opted experts. If 2 of them, there is a guideline and everything, but if 2 say this is registerable, we register. If 2 say not registerable, that is bad, but not too bad, because we will return it to you and tell you where the gap is. Maybe in terms of content, in terms of experience lacking something, or in terms of the way you wrote your report. tunaleana sisi kwa sisi. Sawa eh? That is we have a huge presence online. Kwenye social media tuna websites, yani plural, tuna management information system, tuna so many things we can interact online. As we go, mtakuja kuzijua. The benefits of registration are obvious because the public needs to be assured that they are dealing with the correct person. So if you are registered, you are more employable. But if you are doing a business kama kaka yangu pale, if it is registered, then it access government contract, it access a contract of anybody who is serious. Sindio? Kwa hiyo ukiregister unafika kwenye muni mapema zaidi kuliko ukipita peke yako huko. Sindio? Lakini you become part of a tribe. You become part of a tribe. Uko kwenye community. Like here you are stronger because you have this tabesa. It is good to belong. Even when you go to Serengeti National Park, Sinakuta buffaloes, they are very tough, but they still find the value of being together. So they don't become a lunch to the lions, isn't it? Yule mnyama anatembea peke yake analiwa kirahisi. And when you come to form companies, I can see attempts already. Za watu hapa tayari wana some kind of organizations. If you are registered, then you are there. People say, no, we are dealing with a registered person. Sindio? Kwa kuregister sio mambo ya kubeza. Hakuna njia ingine. Maybe you can be entertained now that you don't have the critical mass of engineers, but when it comes to now we have a critical mass of engineers and there is competition among yourselves, that will become even a bigger factor. Tumeelewana? Kwa hiyo tuna registration ya technicians, graduate engineer ipo. Immediately you graduate, you come with your certificate to us. We register you as a graduate engineer. That ukishapata graduate engineer, you don't have a professional opinion yet until 3 years of practice under supervision of a professional engineer. It means you are registerable. Ukipata hiyo certificate pale chini tumefunika kidogo na maandishi madogo kwamba trainee. Tukiandika kubwa sana utaificha. Tumefunika maandishi madogo trainee, yani handle with care. Huyu anaweza akagongesha gari alafu tukasema alikuwa anajifunza. Unajua malena wale wanapigwa L pale nyuma. Sasa unapambana ili upate leseni, si ndio? Kwa hiyo baada ya miaka 3 ukafanya design kidogo, ukafanya management kidogo, ukafanya whatever kidogo, kuna vitu vinaandikwa pale, and you can even improve to customize your case because different engineers have different criteria for registration. Because now that we know you, you can go and look at the regulations and improve them. Sindio? After those, you write a report. Like I said, inasomwa na 3 people, and then unakuwa registered na tunakuapisha mbele ya watu wengi kabisa. Ili ukiharibu, tukushughulikie. Tumeelewana? Au tukusute hata kama tusipokushughulikia. Sababu umeapa mbele za watu. Alafu kuna consulting engineers and consulting firms. I'm sure some of you will become consulting, some of you will become firms, because when for example, new projects arises at design level, they need a consultant to look at your aspect. So you will become that. Mtaunda makampuni na wengine mtakuwa consulting engineer. Kwa kuna that category, kuna that bracket. Kwa hiyo I think hapo mnanielewa Kuna mpango wetu unaitwa SIP. SIP ni kitu kinaitwa structured engineering apprenticeship program. Structured engineering apprenticeship program. Once you graduate, it's still an optional program. You come to us, you enroll in SIP, and we supervise your training for 3 years. It's free of charge because it is sponsored by the whole community of engineers. When they are paying their fees, a portion of it, 50%, goes to things like this. So we give you an orientation course, like this one, to tell you how to go, what not to do. We start exposing you to a professional world. We bring you things you don't learn here. How to walk in a forest. You are in a controlled environment, but we will throw you now to the districts there and everywhere. So we give you a 3 days orientation course. And then we assign you a mentor. A mentor is a professional engineer, preferably in your discipline. But some people can be mentored by discipline nyingine. Kwa mfano mimi naweza nikakumenta tu afu ukatoboa, yani ukafika tu vizuri, si ndio? But preferably where you are working. You'll be required to maintain a logbook of what you are doing. You'll be required to follow that syllabus. You'll be required to write quarterly reports. And we manage it through the management information system. We put it on the computer. Your mentor will read your reports and advise you. But then an external evaluator, this pool of now 400 co-opted experts, will read your reports and you'll have a conversation. And I'm reading most of these reports are very good. I have access to them. Most of them are very good. Maana nasema kizazi ambacho hamjachapa fimbo nyingi, mna akili sana. So over a period of 3 years, you'll have written how many? 11 reports. And then you graduate. After graduation, you write one final report. There is a format which you don't need to know now. Utakuja kujua kikua. Kwa hiyo ile report inasomwa, tunakuapisha, unafanya sherehe. Tumeelewana? Unaanza kuishi vizuri. Halafu ukifuata ile code of conduct, hata ukifa mbinguni pia unaenda. CPD nimeshaizungumzia. It's simple, but in one word, keep learning, keep improving yourself. We have initiatives. Nyingi, most of them towards gender equality and towards youth acceleration. Youth acceleration manake, sisi tulipita njia ya msalaba kufika hapa tulipo. Wangapi wanajua njia ya msalaba? Ina vituo 10 na ngapi? Aha. Sisi tulipita a winding road. We want you guys to go through a very straight road, very well paved and lighted. We have youth acceleration programs. And one opportunity is next month, tarehe 2, 3, 4, 5. Si kama mtapata muda, lakini hata msipopata sio mbaya, kwa sababu September inakuja ingine, kuna youth summit nyingine in September. We will invite you, but those who ambao watapata muda, apart from technical skills, you need soft skills. And our generation started companies, but those companies are called briefcase companies. Your generation needs to start proper companies. Your generation needs to have business ideas which are documented, polished and improved as you gain more knowledge or as you get problems implementing it. So there will be an online interaction with us where you will be taught how to first you'll be persuaded to document your business idea. And then there is a way of writing it in a way that it will help you. After that, we'll have the summit. During the summit, you'll get more training on, say, BRELA. Sindio? BRELA wanaandika makampuni. Watakwambia a company, blah, blah, blah. Then you improve your business plan. ERB will come there. If you want to be a consulting, it is like this. Do and don't, do and don't. You keep improving your business plan. You get, because a business is about compliance. See, business not is about compliance to something. And when you feel you are ready, like the lady, NGO, what's your name? Davina. When you think you are ready, you register it. Unaanza kuibuild. So that is what we will do. Tampa mwenyekiti wenu contact ya dada Vero. Those who are interested can enroll. We will also have youth in engineering program. Let me look at my phone. In September is a month to remember at ERB. The second week of September, and tuseme September kuanzia mwanzo, tutafanya everybody everywhere alipo, tutafanya social responsibility. For example, nyinyi mnaweza mkaamua kuchagua shule moja mkaenda kufundisha physics wiki nzima au hesabu. Si mnazikumbuka zile za form 6? Yani as engineers, we will first want to go to see the next generation of engineers, how are they coming up? Go and concern with yourself with physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, na computer kama iko pale. It was STEM. That is a bedrock of engineering. So it's up to us to see if wadogo zetu wanasomaje. Kuna acute issues, shortage of physics teachers. There's an acute shortage of mathematics teachers at secondary schools. So we must see how we can go and help. We are sending teachers. ERB, we have sent out 20 teachers wa masomo haya. But now we are also promoting e-libraries, e-learning, because when they don't have teachers and they don't have books, it's double tragedy. But if you send them books, some of them are as sharp as you, can pick something. How can you reduce pressure on teachers, few teachers who are there? Tumeelewana? Yeah. Go and talk positive about science to girls. Go, we'll have a CSR week. We will create a manual so you don't mess. We'll create a manual and you may participate this year or next year using that manual, because if you want to go to a school, I will help you ask for permission to be exposed to children. They are very much protected. That kind of thing. So we'll have that week, CSR week, but something which we will also invite you, tarehe 21 mpaka 23, PSSF complex, ile jengo refu la blue, kutoka na Youth in Engineering Forum. Youth in Engineering Forum. We will talk these things you are talking about. You will be very good catalyst there. To talk about innovations, training, business which are run properly, compliant. Menelewa? Tutajaribu to talk to young men about those. Sindio? But acceleration, you want acceleration. Mentoring them. Sindio? For example, if you form a company, you can also kumomba mzee akumente. Sindio? Kwa hiyo tutaongea hiyo. Umeshashika 21 mpaka 23? Hapa Dar es Salaam. Tarehe 24, 25, 24, 25, 26 kutakuwa na Annual Engineers Day Mlimani City. I want you guys to be, I'll give you a free booth. Come na kuonyesha innovations zenu. Si ndio? I'm giving you a booth for free, and if you have a good presentation, I will also give you a mic. Mtaongea in front of 6,000 engineers. Tumeelewana? Tarehe 27, there's something we call ERB Run for STEM. There'll be a marathon at the University of Dar es Salaam. All of you must come. There is 5 kilometers, 10 and 21. If you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl. But never jump on a boda. Hiyo tu ndo hairuhusiwi. Tumeelewana? So I'm inviting for the marathon. So be part of a community. Tumeelewana? Kwa hiyo navyoenda mwisho, uliongea habari ya funding. Na kwamba we can give you 100 million. No. I wish I could. Lakini mkiwa mnataka hizi hela ndogo ndogo milioni 1.5 hizo na mudu. But when you come to our forums and impress people with your ideas, there is money from things like Costec and other people of goodwill. Sijajua, taomba hawa wataongea kidogo. Nurat anatoka TBS. Unaweza mkapiga magoti TBS wakafunguka. Sijasema, yeye ndo atasema. But such people can help. Si ndio? Kuna ndugu yangu Raymond anatoka MSD. MSD ni dude bwana, si ndio? Unaweza wakafunguka. Lakini it all depends on the quality of your the way you present yourself and the quality of your activities. So I think I've spoken a lot. Yani I can see kimaintain hivi shetani akamkataa shetani na mambo yake yote, mtafika mbali.